Clara was on her way to her wedding. The rain poured hard, and the road was slippery. She was excited, holding her white dress in the car, dreaming of marrying Jackson. Suddenly, a car skidded out of nowhere. There was a loud crash. Clara never reached the church. Everyone thought she was gone. Inside the church, guests waited nervously. Jackson stood at the altar, checking his watch. Then, the doors slowly opened. There she was, Clara. Her white dress was perfect, her smile gentle. Jackson couldn't believe his eyes. "Clara," he whispered. He stepped forward, ready to kiss her. Just as he leaned in, a voice shouted loud and sharp, "Stop! The bride is dead." The guests gasped. An old man pointed at Clara. Jackson looked closer and realized. Her skin was cold, her eyes empty. She wasn't alive. The church went silent. Clara's ghost reached for Jackson one last time, then vanished. All that was left was the smell of flowers and the heartbreak of a wedding that could never happen. The church was quiet. Guests fidgeted in their seats, glancing at the heavy wooden doors. David stood at the altar, smiling nervously as Emily walked down the aisle in her white dress. She looked beautiful, like a dream. The priest began, "Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today." He couldn't complete his statement when the doors opened with a crash. Cold wind rushed in, blowing out half the candles. A man stepped inside, tall, dressed in a black coat that seemed to swallow the light. His skin was pale, and his eyes glowed faintly red. Emily froze. Her bouquet slipped from her hands. "No," she whispered. The man's voice was low but carried through the room. "Emily, you thought you could run from me." David stared. "Who are you?" Emily's lips trembled. "David, before I met you, I made a terrible mistake. Years ago, I was desperate. My father was dying, and I called on him." The man smiled without warmth. "She promised me her soul for a single wish. I gave her what she wanted. And now, it's time to keep her promise." Gasps filled the room. Guests tried to stand, but the church doors slammed shut on their own. David stepped forward. "She's not yours." The man's grin widened. "She was mine long before you." He raised his hand, and Emily's feet moved against her will, carrying her towards him. Tears streamed down her face. "David, I'm sorry." The candles went out completely, leaving only the red glow of the man's eyes. In the darkness, his voice was the last thing anyone heard. "A promise is a promise." When the lights returned, Emily was gone. Only her veil lay on the floor. The wedding was over.